The Manila Convention Center buzzed with anticipation, its vast halls echoing with the hum of conversation and the clatter of polished boots. Delegates from every corner of the globe mingled beneath banners of the world's leading defense powers, each one eager to witness the latest in military innovation. But even among this crowd of seasoned experts, no one could have predicted what was about to unfold. The air was thick with expectation, but the surprise that awaited would leave even the most jaded officials speechless. Suddenly, the lights dimmed, plunging the auditorium into darkness. All eyes turned to the massive screen as a video began to play. A jet-like drone, sleek and menacing, the FAV-1 Fury, streaked across a digital battlefield sky, its engines roaring with power. This was no ordinary surveillance drone. This was a hunter, designed for speed, precision, and lethality. Its silhouette cut through the clouds, targeting enemy positions with chilling efficiency. The footage escalated, showing a simulated strike that left the audience in stunned silence. Then, as the implications sank in, a wave of applause erupted from the international delegates, some in admiration, others in disbelief. Ukraine had just revealed its trump card, a combat-proven jet-powered drone that had already seen the crucible of real conflict. This was not a prototype or a distant promise. It was a weapon forged and tested in the fires of war. The FAV-1 Fury was the result of relentless innovation under pressure, its battle scars visible for all to see. It was a testament to Ukraine's determination to survive and adapt on the modern battlefield. The message was unmistakable. Ukraine had transformed itself into a global innovator in modern warfare, pushing the boundaries of what was possible with unmanned technology. Generals and analysts leaned forward, their notebooks filling with questions and calculations. In that moment, they realized the game had changed, and the old rules no longer applied. The FAV-1 blurred the line between disposable drone and reusable combat aircraft, combining the agility of a drone with the firepower and endurance of a jet. It was a new breed of weapon, one that could shift the balance of power. Its debut was a strategic masterstroke, a bold statement of Ukrainian ingenuity and resilience. The world was forced to take notice. Ukraine was no longer just a battleground, but a leader in military technology. The shockwaves from this unveiling would ripple far beyond the expo floor, reaching from Washington to Beijing, and everywhere in between. Defense ministries scrambled to reassess their strategies in light of this new reality. As the lights returned, the Ukrainian booth instantly became the summit's center of gravity. Delegates crowded around, peppering the engineers with questions. How fast can it fly? What's its operational range? How does it evade enemy defenses? And perhaps most importantly, how smart is its AI? The demonstration revealed advanced autonomous capabilities, with the drone able to identify, track, and engage targets with minimal human input. The Ukrainians stood tall, not as victims of aggression, but as pioneers and innovators. Their confidence was palpable, their message clear. Ukraine was shaping the future of warfare. The FAV-1 Fury was more than just hardware. It was a symbol of resilience, ingenuity, and the will to fight on, even under the harshest conditions. It embodied the spirit of a nation refusing to back down. The world was watching, cameras flashing and pens scribbling, as Ukraine changed the rules of the game in real time. The impact was immediate and profound. The future of conflict had arrived, and it wore a Ukrainian badge. This was a new era, where innovation and courage could tip the scales. The defense world would never be the same. The FAV-1 Fury had stolen the show, and in doing so, had rewritten the playbook for modern warfare. The 20,500 endure, so, but 25 viru. The Indo-Pacific Defense Summit in Manila was no ordinary event. The Philippines, seeking to modernize and defend its archipelago, hosted global defense leaders with urgency. The summit's focus advanced surveillance, long-range patrol, and anti-access weapons, especially drones. Delegates from across the region sought solutions for maritime security and domain awareness. The FAV-1's debut was perfectly timed, a high-speed jet-powered drone for a nation facing real threats. In Manila, the right product met the right moment. The summit became a showcase for the future of regional defense. Ukraine's delegation arrived with hard-won credibility, their presence commanding respect from the moment they stepped onto the expo floor. These were not just representatives, they were survivors and strategists, shaped by the harsh realities of modern conflict. These weren't theorists. They were veterans of modern war, men and women who had faced the front lines and returned with lessons written in experience, not textbooks. Their booth was modest, almost unassuming compared to the sprawling displays of larger nations, but their real-world expertise drew serious attention from military professionals and industry leaders alike. Ukraine had pioneered drones for reconnaissance and naval warfare, developing tactics and technologies under fire. Yet, few at the expo realized just how far their innovation had come, or how quickly they had adapted to the demands of the battlefield. Quiet conversations revealed a philosophy forged in battle, not boardrooms. A mindset focused on survival, adaptation, and relentless improvement. Rumors swirled about a secret project, a leap beyond propeller-driven drones. Whispers hinted at breakthroughs that could redefine the future of unmanned warfare. Ukraine's rapid, battlefield-driven design process gave it an edge no peacetime program could match. Their engineers worked side by side with soldiers, iterating designs in real time, learning from every mission and every loss. The main auditorium filled to capacity for their presentation, anticipation buzzing in the air as experts and officials gathered to witness what Ukraine would unveil next. Ukraine had transformed from an aid recipient, reliant on foreign support, to a true defense innovator, showcasing homegrown technology that now set global standards. The journey from embattled nation to technology exporter was complete, as international buyers lined up to learn from Ukraine's hard-earned expertise and to secure partnerships for the future. The world was about to witness the result of that transformation, a dramatic unveiling that promised to shift the balance of power and inspire new thinking across the defense industry. Ukraine's story was now one of leadership, not just survival. Their confidence was unmistakable, their message clear. They were ready to shape the future, not just endure it. The stage was set for a new era in defense, one where Ukraine stood at the forefront, leading by example and innovation. The presentation began quietly. A Ukrainian engineer took the stage, his presence calm but determined, the weight of recent years visible in his eyes. For 3 years, we've fought for survival. Every day we've faced threats that forced us to innovate, to adapt, and to push the boundaries of what's possible. Speed, intelligence, adaptability, these are the keys to victory. In modern warfare, hesitation means defeat. We learned this lesson the hard way. Suddenly, the screen erupted with footage of the FAV-1 Fury. Sleek, jet-powered, aggressive, its silhouette was unlike anything seen before, a fusion of cutting-edge engineering and battlefield necessity. It launched from a mobile catapult, climbing fast, maneuvering hard, hugging the terrain to evade radar. The audience watched as it darted through valleys and over ridges, almost impossible to track. This was no loitering observer. It was a predator, designed to hunt and strike with precision. Its very presence on the battlefield would change the enemy's calculations. As the engineer explained, FAV-1 was built for contested battle spaces. It's not just about surviving, it's about dominating the skies where others fear to fly. Its speed nears the sound barrier, striking before enemies can react. In a world where seconds matter, FAV-1 delivers its payload with blinding efficiency. Its stealth and electronic warfare suite could jam defenses, disrupt communications, and blind enemy sensors. It was more than a weapon, it was a force multiplier. Delegates understood this drone could break through sophisticated networks, rendering traditional air defenses obsolete. The implications were staggering. The video climaxed with a swarm of FAV-1s coordinating a strike, autonomous, networked, overwhelming. They communicate, they collaborate, they overwhelm. The synchronized attack left the audience breathless, imagining the chaos such a force could unleash. The demonstration ended with the name, FAV-1 Fury, illuminated boldly on the screen, a symbol of Ukraine's technological leap. Applause erupted. Ukraine had announced not just a product, but a new paradigm. The energy in the room shifted, as if everyone sensed history being made. The shock was real, curiosity universal. Delegates whispered, analysts scribbled notes, and military leaders exchanged knowing glances. In 10 minutes, the rules of aerial warfare had shifted. The old playbooks were suddenly outdated, replaced by a new vision of what was possible in the skies. The FAV-1 was now the standard to beat. Every nation present knew they had witnessed the dawn of a new era in military technology. The world's militaries took notice. Conversations buzzed with urgency: how to respond, how to adapt, how to catch up. The future had arrived, and it was Ukrainian. Pride radiated from the team, their achievement a testament to resilience and ingenuity. The summit would never forget this moment. In that hall, a new chapter in aerial warfare had begun, and the world was watching. The FAV-1 Fury is a marvel of battle-driven engineering. Its jet engine pushes it past 600 mph. Speed is its weapon. Unlike slow drones, the FAV-1 penetrates, strikes and survives. Its adaptive AI pilots complex routes, identifies targets and suggests attack vectors, always keeping a human in the loop. If jammed, it follows preset rules: return, orbit, or engage. Its composite airframe is stealthy and modular, switching from recon to strike in hours. Cheaper than crewed jets, it's affordable enough for mass deployment and aggressive tactics. The FAV-1 is the sweet spot: high performance, reusable, and scalable for modern war. The FAV-1's story is inseparable from Ukraine's resistance. Facing a superior enemy, Ukraine's military and civilian engineers improvised, strapping grenades to quadcopters, guiding artillery, and innovating under fire. This grassroots, rapid feedback culture birthed the FAV-1. Developed with direct input from frontline soldiers, every feature was shaped by combat necessity. Speed, stealth, and hardened communications were answers to real threats. Ukraine's agile, risk-tolerant model contrasts with slow, expensive, Western procurement. If an idea failed in battle, it was scrapped. If it worked, it was scaled up fast. The FAV-1 is the pinnacle of this approach, a nation's will to survive, made manifest. It's not just technology, it's adaptation under fire. Ukraine's war proved warfare has changed. Drones are now central, not supporting. Small drones give infantry a bird's-eye view, making surprise rare and the front line transparent. Ukraine used drones for recon, artillery spotting, kamikaze attacks, and even naval strikes. The revolution is about networks, fusing drone, satellite, and human intel for real-time action. The sensor-to-shooter loop is now minutes, not hours. The FAV-1 takes this to the next level: high-speed, jet-powered operational reach. It can threaten entire regions and act as a strategic deterrent. The drone revolution has matured. Ukraine leads the way. Platforms like the FAV-1 are the new standard. Warfare will never be the same. The FAV-1's unveiling marks Ukraine's shift from aid recipient to arms exporter. Now Ukraine offers battle-proven tech to nations facing similar threats, an attractive, affordable deterrent. For countries like the Philippines or Taiwan, the FAV-1 is a game-changer for sovereignty and security. Ukraine's new role builds alliances and diversifies its economy. It's no longer just asking for help, it's offering solutions. Exporting drones brings challenges, regulations, support, and politics. But the message from Manila is clear. Ukraine is open for business, exporting both weapons and hard-won wisdom. A new arsenal for democracy is emerging. Advanced drones like the FAV-1 bring both promise and peril. They protect soldiers, deter aggression, and enable precise strikes. But their proliferation raises ethical and legal questions. How far will autonomy go? Calls for international regulation are growing, as the risk of an arms race looms. Lowering the cost of war could make conflict more tempting, a dangerous path. Ultimately, technology is a tool. Its impact depends on human judgment. The pursuit of peace remains a human endeavor, even in an unmanned age. The future of security depends on wisdom, restraint, and leadership.